Well. It's still a music morning this morning here on, Culture Daily, as we said, transmitting live on radio as well on Plus FM. And we have a guest live in the studio. Join us in a couple of minutes. Maybe you can just call him in to join us here as well. I haven't seen him in quite a while. Probably last converse was on phone, but it's been a minute. And today we pulled him out of the gutters to join us here on Culture Daily. Well, I'll be bringing him in in just a bit. He joins us live in the studio right about now, ladies and gentlemen. Please make some noise for our brother Agbeshie. How you doing? Yeah. Well, have a seat. 3 microphones, feel free. Any of them still works, bro.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Actually, you stay fresh,
I try to, keep it clean,
but I see you check.
I've been around.
It's been a minute, bro.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know if he's had the tattoos when I saw you, man.
No, I never had the tattoos.
I love to ask questions on tattoos because I'm trying to get one. But what does the tattoo say?
Okay, so I had the King Kong sort of like whole euphoria kind of thing with the artistry.
Yeah.
I have a King Kong with a microphone on.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, and then I have.
I see some hashtag.
This one is like Agbeshie written in Chinese.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't heard that they said we want to remove all the Chinese signs in Ghana. You are going out, bro.
And I have the music thing sort of thing here. I have my mom here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, so you have a full sleeve sort of.
Yeah, I'm actually not done.
They say it's addictive. Is that true? Like you do one, it's painful though, but it's sweet pain. Then you want to go for another.
Like they say, like sweet memories.
Okay.
And the bitter memories. So you have the ones that you look at them and like, okay, you reflect and go like, okay, yeah. I remember this one.
Which of them was most painful? That you had to endure.
I think my mom's.
Oh,
yeah, and it made me understand what it takes to give birth, like that kind of thing, because you have to go through, because it was properly shade deep and all that, but it's fine.
Big
stuff. So
almost a moment I was going to ask him to take his shirt off.
Maybe I could rob.
We'll keep it on. Don't do that.
But I don't know why you had to hide mommy in the back. Anyway, it depends on what you're wearing.
Here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
On a good tank day,
you'll see it.
Yeah. Or tank top day, you see it.
Oh yes.
Charlie, welcome. Like I said, it's been a minute. We haven't caught up in only God knows how long, And I just want to find out everything you've been up to for like the past 10 years. That's how far back I want to take this.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's been a minute, and the drive hasn't been easy either.
Yeah.
I mean, for me as an artist, I just feel like, okay, before getting here, there's always that state of mind knowing that, look, it's not going to be easy. So the moment you have that on your mind, it makes you have, your head clear.
Clarity.
So, I mean,
is it that you've been engaged in other businesses or other things? Because you have been very low key, for a while, for a minute.
Right. I will not say I've been engaged in other stuff. I haven't been like in your premises here that frequently.
Why?
But like, I think it has to do with the timing. Usually time.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been on your shows, like the Sunlight ones and all that. Back to back. I mean, Steve will tell you that.
Yeah. Well, so music wise, what has been new from you?
I've been dropping few singles here and there. Actually, last year, for example, was a year I had a sit back to reflect more. Sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. What inspired? What were the reasons why you had to do that? You had to just take a step, take a pause to reflect, and make a comeback.
Well, okay, so
because last year you didn't drop anything last year.
No, last year wasn't active for me because I was working on my album actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so January I actually traveled out of town, came back. Bounced to the studio. You bounce back.
You went to China?
I was actually in India.
Oh wow!
Close enough. But
we'll talk about that.
Because he said that he took a break, I want to know what your thoughts are on Ghana's music industry and why the need for you as an active artist to take a gap year to focus on yourself and then work on your album.
Then we'll come back to India.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I mean, knowing for the fact is that like what we're doing is very competitive. Like that's the fact, you know, because there's artists emerging every time, every day. So I mean, looking at it from a point where you know, like the competition is tight, you have to also find a way to strategize yourself to keep it going or be in the space of all the quote unquote big names that are, you know, making it happen. So for me, I feel like, look, when it gets too much busy and hot, you have to
Take time out.
take time and see what you can come with or how you get in and fit in again. Because if not that, like, you know, you get everything mixed up and you don't even know what you're doing. You know.
Do you think that we the fans have mercy on artists, like, you know, like you know, we are demanding so much.
Too much.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know that it's right or it's wrong for us to be doing such. It's like constant demand of music.
Yeah, I mean,
or for music.
I think it has its pros and cons, but you go.
Exactly. And you know, like it's a bit crazy sometimes. You drop a song today and the next minute a fan is asking you, when are you drop a new song? You know.
Yeah.
So that's more of like, you know, like the fans are always keeping us on our toes, like, you know, it's
Real talk.
We have to do more.
Yeah.
Like give them,
Yeah.
you know. Meanwhile what is even released is not being consumed yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So you were in India. Did you work? Did you do any music work in India when you were, you know, took that?
I'm sorry, I wasn't in India. That was just by the way. But I would love to go to India, though. I mean, I would love to see.
Yeah, I want to be the slum dog. Yeah, have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was born yesterday.
When?
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I know. I thought you were actually in India. I was gonna ask so many questions about you being in India.
India.
I would love to visit India. Like I've been traveling around a bit,
Yeah.
like few places and all
Yeah.
that, but I haven't been to India.
So
yet.
last year you took a break you went out of town for a while.
Yeah.
You know, just to it's good. It's good. What did you work on that break?
I worked on my album,
Okay.
which is
So-
an identity album.
Is that what is coming out?
It's coming out this year.
Okay. Identity.
Identity.
No, there's a lot of meaning to that.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah, I know,
Because also he mentions that he had to take time out to
Reflect
and then take a break and all of that. So
You know,
what did you identify?
Yeah, Jay. You see, me, I have I'm a proper Agbeshie boy. You get me? And I have grown on that path where, I mean, traditionally we have grown into to understand our culture properly. You know, even go straight to my my stage name, looking at
Agbeshie, yeah.
exactly. So
What does it mean?
Yeah, it means life.
Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to make fans, audience, or people who haven't gotten to understand what our indigenous sound or music is
Good.
from Africa
Good.
will get to connect to me
Yeah.
through my identity, which is the music that I'm feeding them with. So now I'm looking at it from a point where, okay, there could be other titles, but
Okay.
what would the lay guy or the guy who haven't heard from Agbeshie, who don't know Agbeshie, connect Agbeshie with? Now, I have to identify myself, which is the sound, which is me.
Yeah. Reflection of where you come from, who
Exactly.
you are, what. Yeah.
You know,
So this is more like a reintroduction.
exactly, because I haven't had any body of work on my journey till here.
Okay.
Okay.
If you check it out, I don't even have an EP,
EP.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
anything. But excuse me, I mean, you mentioned that you've known me for a while. You understand? So it's fair, and I think it's long overdue to
Long overdue. Yeah.
to make sure I deliver that. So I mean,
Okay, so how much of the music on identity reflects to you creating or reminding us of who you are? I want to understand the music. Did you change rhythms? Was it Afrobeat? Was it hip hop? Was it Azonto? Was it Amapiano? Was it? I want to know.
I think it has music on there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It has music. It means that like we're looking at. That thing do like assorted rice.
Okay.
Everything there inside.
So
Everything there inside.
how many tracks are going on this?
We have 14. tracks on
14.
there. Yeah.
Oof. Any features, any collaborations, or
Yeah.
it's strictly you?
Yeah. I mean, I just can mention a few.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big shout out to Samini.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Aquabwa.
Okay.
I have, I think, Famia on there.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
let's roll back to the songs that you just mentioned one by one. Let's go. What's the title of the song with you and Samini? Oh, you haven't chosen a title yet. I know artists there. You can change it at the last minute of upload.
It's called Love.
Love.
Yeah. In Endeavor, we say Lolo.
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 Okay, so you did. So it's called Lolo.
Lolo, yeah.
That's the. So does that mean that all the songs on the album have our titles? Because that would be nice.
Okay, that would be nice though, but
Yeah.
not all of them.
Oh please, yeah, entitlement saying.
Are you on it?
I am.
When
sweet.
two events meet,
I am.
they will make sure
No,
that
but
the world knows they've met.
Wait. No, wait. Hold on.
Listen.
Have you two seen
Yeah.
that there's been an album with full Ewe titling before? Have you seen that? Because I have not.
No, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing.
No, just
all I'm
answer
just
yes
saying
and
is that
no.
when two events meet, they want to show the world that they have met. They say,
What did I say?
They're not. The
I
guy
just
said love. That you want to.
No, he said Lolo. He said
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lolo.
he said that you want to. When they
just
say
asking.
he want to
Does he have
reiterate
all
it.
the- all the
the guy
songs in
mentioned the
Ewe?
word. Then you want to repeat it.
No, but
and then
no,
you want
Jay,
to
don't
now
you think it would be
ask
nice?
Let me show it. Let me show the typical combo between two. Where do you come from? You come from yeah, in this. I meet my grandfather. The history right now. Hey. When was the
I
last
think
time you
he's not
had
aware.
two Northerners
The only
meet?
thing is he doesn't speak.
When was the last time you had two Northerners meet and start asking themselves who their grandfather's lineage is? This one they'll mention till he gets the last food they ate last night. Hey, now then, no, you want to claim the album into
I'm
a whole.
just saying, Agbeshie, maybe you should think about it, right?
Is it
Yeah.
All of the songs.
How would you
Ewe
say? How would you
titles.
describe the word
That'd be hard,
identity
That'd be good.
in ever? How would you describe the word identity? Like anything?
How do you say identity in Ewe?
Well, sometimes reflects.
The Shija.
Yeah, Deshije, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, then I beg you, bro.
Deshije, yeah.
Name it. Write it. At this point in time, let's read the album title. So I'm interested in this song with you and Samini, and then the collaboration. You know, what prompted this? How did the conversations go between the two of you? What were studio sessions like?
You know, Samini is being one of the big brothers who actually saw me, growing up, and he's always, inspired me as well. So, I had a conversation with him, sent him a song. He's like, "Look, this is dope. I'll jump on it."
What kind of song was it? Dancehall, Afrobeats. Since we are yet to hear the album, we just want to tease ourselves a bit.
I'll say it's hip life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll say it's hip life.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hip life.
Yeah.
Okay. What had you going back to hip life? I wouldn't even
Say back. I get you.
Yeah, I
what you're
wouldn't
trying to
say
say.
back, but what had you fallen back on that journey? Because now, yes, we are pushing Ghana music, pushing high life, pushing hip life, right? But also there are some artists amongst us who want to push the Afrobeat, right? Because I recently heard someone say that if you push or if you make Ghana music or if you don't sound foreign, Ghanaians don't listen to you, right?
yeah.
So in this space and time where people want to sound foreign, people want to sound Nigerian, people want to jump on Afrobeat, on Amapiano, what has you standing out saying, I want to stick to what my roots are?
Well, irrespective of Afrobeat, Amapiano, whatever. I don't think those genres are older than our hip life and our high life.
Right.
It has high life, hip life has always been mother song or whatever that is. It give birth to whatever it is that is happening right now or we are moving to. So for me, I feel like that's what I grew up to, and that's what we've been listening to. Any other diversity that is happening right now, it's a come and go kind of thing. That's why I
flash in the
look at
pan.
it.
Yeah, I get
it's
you.
a
I
come
get
and
you.
go.
I get you.
So
He's a traditionalist. That's what he is. Yes.
I like
And next time I come in before being some plans on in this morning, then we used
Oh,
to
see
fire
someone who said
Jay, where he say chop this yesterday.
Thank you.
Catfish.
He had you. Yeah, he did it sound like this.
catfish like this.
He did like this.
I sit down. Listen, I sit down. I sit down. I
You
put
spread your
towel-
leg.
bro. I put towel around my waist. I like this. Why sit down?
Oh,
Yeah. You know, and then I put my phone out on TikTok. If I move one video now, I chop.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Interesting.
so that's you and Samini. You also mentioned Akwabwa.
Yeah.
That's also another cement, another high life song, isn't it?
Yeah. That's more of like high life, like contemporary high life.
Okay. Song title would be
Love Message.
Love Message.
Yeah.
I hope it's Lolonya message.
Lolonya.
Lolonya.
Make it Lolonya.
I'll do that.
See, I'm deep into all the songs on the album being Ewe. But he has one with Chief One, which he released a few weeks ago.
Alakpato, yeah.
That's Ewe. Is that going to be on the Identity album?
Let's
Is that going to be on the Identity album?
We're considering that. You know, as a
Alakpato
bonus
means
for the-
liar, right? So now we have Lolo, we have Lolonya, we have Alakpato. Then
sounds
the rest can follow.
sounds like he took clear and he threw it to somebody. Maybe they say local language are expressive. No, but let's say I'm half Ewe, I'm half Fanti.
doesn't speak Ewe?
It's
Remember
no, but
that.
I speak Fanti.
Okay, that's
Yeah, so I'm a mix of both. So I try, but just I have more Fanti blood because I like food, you know.
Anyways, we don't like food.
You know, we no, you guys not as much as we do.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys love heavy food. We love like Fanti.
Chichos.
Yeah, Fanti's, you know.
It's in the
Yeah, you know, we want to garnish the thing some way. You understand? Like a fancy, and ever we eat like maybe the kinky and shit.
Bobby Taddy.
You know.
These words they can cause this and another downpour this morning. No. But so now you mentioned again you and Fameye.
Yeah.
You know, undoubtedly he's also another, you know, very creative
shout out
artist.
to
I would
Fameye.
love to hear that music. What's the song title?
That one is Try.
Try.
Yeah.
Jack Bagba.
Okay. What was the vibe?
I'm going to give him all the Ewe titles before he leaves here.
Jack Bagba.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, Try.
How would this word fit into the passport?
Can you imagine try being TRY and Jack Bagba?
You know, but in that context on that song, it's a like, you know, daring. So we
Okay.
can say catcher.
Oh, Kachekbo. Okay,
Okay,
Kache.
yeah.
Okay,
So
Kache.
try.
Okay. Try, okay. Why are you looking at
So
me?
it's like, you know,
side eye. Why?
Jay having, you know, catfish and you want can't take, I say catcher.
Kachekbo.
Try it.
Is it that? What? Hey.
No, Ewe is heavy. Ewe is heavy, but it's a nice language.
If
so
you save,
we love
if
it.
you save the file name as this, the file size of the song will be big.
The Kachekbo or the Jack Bagba.
All of it. The file size, if it's a 1 gig, 1 gig to be 3 point something gig, that's the name
It's
alone.
gone. Please, we beg you.
Yeah,
but that means that
I honestly, I think Ever is a very, very beautiful language.
It is.
Sure is.
And it sounds so connecting when you listen to Ever. It makes you, unless you don't understand,
yeah.
but Ever is a language. When you hear it, you are forced to want to understand. You know, like them one language where sometimes you even hear you like, look, I don't even want to know what you're talking about.
I get what you're saying.
So.
Yeah.
It's
I think
lyrical.
Yeah, it is.
It is
I
lyrical.
mean,
But now we have
Big shouts to
4 songs on the album. I just
Yeah,
wanted
okay,
to
okay,
find
okay,
out from
sure.
Agbeshie, how many songs are you looking at?
It's at 14.
14 songs.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Yeah,
Okay,
14.
And you
14.
mentioned
Okay.
these as collaborations that are on
Okay,
there.
on there, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I also wanted to ask about these collaborations. Was it by choice of what the song demands, or it's just about, you know, let me have these artists on my album?
I'm very picky, honestly. You
Okay.
know, when it comes to featuring. You know, my last featuring with Medical, the Aurora song, actually was like that song that put me on there. So I'm always like, okay, what is the next move? If I want to do a song with Jay, I'm reading your energy. I'm reading what impact it will make to my craft as an artist. You know, not for the fact that I think you are talented. I feel like if we have to do it, it have to be right. The energy comes first because music is very spiritual.
Yeah.
You understand? And I understand what word sound and power means.
Yeah.
So I'm always conscious about my featurings and who I collaborate with, because I believe that you can even collaborate with Jay-Z and it still not make any sense.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Let me toughen up the conversation a little bit. You know, sorry, I have to toughen it up.
That's fine.
Just have to make it tough. What's up with you, Adam? You guys cool?
Chief One.
Yeah.
Chief One. You guys are all cool?
Very cool.
No, that's good because I'm looking. Since you're talking about, I was looking at how more collaborations in that space because do you feel at the tribal bits
Disconnect.
of sometimes creating borders in the music and the support that might come just because you focus hard on a certain tribe that you come from?
Well, I would not say it's been a focus from where I'm from. I mean, the last time I checked, the song that blew me wasn't an ever song. Yororo is not an ever song.
Yeah, you have a point there.
You understand?
Yeah.
I just believe music itself is something that is supposed to bring people together. You understand it or you don't understand it. I mean, you have to just catch a vibe, We've been jamming and dancing to songs we don't understand in Ghana here.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it should be like an ever song. Adam made it straight without, the accounts understanding what he's saying, but they move to the sound. Like I said, word, sound, and power is very, 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 very huge, because it said, let there be light, and was light. He spoke into existence. So if I'm speaking into existence, if I can speak and say, and the whole nation is taking off their clothes, they should know what sound and words are.
Only God
sometimes
knows what
when
came
you are,
into you put to do that song.
I'm sorry. When like you're saying something, you could be saying something to my sister here, and then they're like, no, you can't say that because it's possible that the four corners of the universe is taking whatever, take it, and it resonates with we humans. That's why when you say so, it's possible, but that it works. So we as humans, or we as musicians, we play with words, we play with sound, and therefore whatever we say come to resonate with humans, and it come to stay, and it lives.
What are you looking forward to from Identity? After it drops.
I'm looking for me making sure that sound or that album bring people together.
Okay.
I want my music to bring people together. There's only two things I see bringing humans together. There's football.
For us.
And
I'm gonna say,
music. Yeah.
So I want my music to bring people together. And I don't want anybody listening to my music and feel like, okay, it's sort of like
it breaks boundary. I mean, it
humanity.
separates. Yeah, it separates.
I
us
believe
in any
music
way.
is supposed to heal. Music is supposed to bring joy. It's supposed to bring amusement.
Yeah.
People are supposed to listen to you and go like, That's why I chose the rave side of music. My music is stand for people who are ready to rave, people who are ready to be happy. I'm not here to make music to make anybody feel sad or make you feel like, excuse me, quote unquote, I'm competing with somebody and all that. I don't believe in that. I believe people should listen to my music. JJ said, no, I want to hear that Agbeshie sound because I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
That is it.
Are there any videos to this? Okay, sorry, Lenny, you take.
No,
okay, are there any
go.
videos to this?
Yeah. We're gonna do a few videos. Even though the money no they plenty, but Jano we go cut and go through.
Don't worry, right now iPhone or any
if you take
Samsung,
shoots-
we are good. We are fine.
If you take
no
shoots,
problem.
you'll be cool, crowd. What has it taken you to create this album?
1 year break.
Yeah, a lot, honestly, because I've had few people. I remember, if I'm allowed, I had a conversation with Abeku Santana. I was like, Agbe, you come far, you try, but it's about time, if I do the needful, because I want to be able in my car and say, I want to listen to an Agbeshie album. There are fans in other worlds who want to listen to some albums and all that. So I think it's right. Yeah. I think it's right.
Looking forward to it, bro. This is going to be good. So when is it dropping?
We're looking at August.
Wow.
Yeah.
That far?
Yeah, preparation. Okay. One man, independent artist, if you do so well before you do some moves.
And also because he wants videos to some of the songs as well.
Yeah,
so 5 months, we await.
Then I'll wait. 5 months will come soon.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna have some
singles drop
because I have a joint with EO on it, and which we're gonna slap.
Why didn't you mention that? Why did you keep that one for right now?
You won't get all the juice.
Of course.
So your next drop will be
heavy
with EO.
album.
It should be that.
Okay,
should be
most
that.
likely.
Yeah, it should be
Title?
that.
Let me guess.
We have right now. We have Lolo.
Fiafito.
We have Lolo.
No, my teacher
we have
used to say.
Alakbato.
Yeah.
We have Lolonya. We have Kachekpo or Kache.
Kache.
And then which one is the one?
Oh,
with
the one we hear is Sa.
Sa.
Yeah,
Dance. Oh,
I
do
can
it.
imagine these two when they jump.
Dance
on the
is
song,
do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
big shout out to El, man. Big L.
Agreed, Charlie. All right, then we're looking forward to that as well. August, so it is for the full album. However, singles are dropping. We're looking forward to it. But I mean, wishing you well, Charlie, bro. You've done marvelously well for yourself. You know, and like you said, an independent artist. Pushing it's not going to be definitely easy, but you've cemented yourself with good relationship with a lot of the artists. You know, and the list of artists you've mentioned alone for this collaboration on the album.
Heavy,
you know, yeah, they're very heavy.
Yeah.
They're very, very heavy. We're looking forward to it. We can't wait, you know, for this to happen. But I'm very sure you have people behind you who are supporting it, regardless that it's just you who's fronting it.
Oh yeah, I mean, no man is an island. You know that.
It's really important, though.
It's, you know, the team is around. You know, everybody.
Which producers? And I like always to hammer on this. Which producers have been, you know, heavily engaged on this production?
Oh, okay. I work with few. I worked with honestly, yeah.
The name's the child.
If I say I will come leave some people out and I can't get problems.
No, we're just
for
talking
it.
about production. So just the production, guys.
The producers, the beat makers.
The beat makers.
Yeah, he doesn't want to just hire single
You know.
out people. Okay, all right.
We will get problems.
We'll get problem.
But you know, I'm most of them are like new.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I
that's
mean,
really
with
good.
the big boys, I think KC did myself and Aqua.
No, but if you have other youngins who are in there, I mean, it's just also it's good to throw their names in the spotlight, because you know, at the end of the day, Charlie, everybody's looking for that glory. But we'll check the credits on the CD on the tape when it comes out.
Hey, CD. By this time.
Condoms. I mean condoms.
no, but cities are still popping though.
Yeah, people use. I mean, so I'm in
But
traffic,
not as
right?
much.
I'm in traffic, and then this guy comes around selling a CD, and he's done a mix on it. And I was asking myself, like, bro, like
By this time,
we don't see them. I'm in CD.
Yeah.
This day age. Hey, Charlie,
You know, I actually had
one.
one who actually moved to me like he's selling a CD. Like I'm like, bro,
How am I gonna play?
He said you can't sell our whole music to the
I
music
know, right?
owners.
Yeah.
Like who does that?
Who does that?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Just tell
Charlie,
me to give you some small cars and I give you. Don't
piracy, right?
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean,
it's
in
so
parts of
wrong,
the
you know.
selling your
world,
song back to you.
Can you imagine?
Charlie, Agbeshie, it's been good. It's been good, bro. It's been good having you
Sure.
join us on the show this morning. I'm sure people want to definitely link up and follow up on your socials as well. So, what are your handles?
It's Agbeshie Music all over everywhere. Agbeshie, the Agbeshie is spelled Agbeshie.
Yeah,
with
can't miss
music
that.
attached to it. Yeah.
All right, Charlie,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you so very much. It's
Thank
good having
you
you
too.
join us this early morning here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
looking for this August. It's gonna be a great one, and that collaboration with EL, I'm looking out for it. Familia, I'm looking out for it. Aquabwa, as you mentioned, Samini, who's got a brand new one as well. Later on, we'll just probably drop snippets of that. It's got a brand new one with some
Oh yeah,
from South
I've forgotten
Africa.
the name.
Yes.
Oh.
What do you say? China. Yeah. So we'll look forward to all of that. So Charlie, bro, wishing you all the best.
Thank you.
In this, and you know, like they say, may the best song make the album glow.
Amen.
Yeah, and if possible, all 14 tracks.
Amen.
That's the big.
That'd be historical.
I know, right?
That's the
I know.
goal.
That's the goal. That's the goal.